Maybe that seems silly and, well, it's just social media. Well, your thoughts are what you see. So make your feed what this world looks like, which is it's not just like you and it's not just people who believe the same things as you, but diversify it and learn from that.
A Portland doctor wants to contribute to the conversation about the need for more black women in medicine. This week, she'll turn over her social media accounts as part of a national campaign, Share the Medical Mic. Hi, everyone. I'm Brittany Folkers, and welcome to The Good Stuff. Now, I had a chance to catch up with Dr. Jennifer Lincoln. She's sharing her social media spotlight to spur important conversations about representation in medicine.
These women who we are featuring, they are amazing. They are leaders in their field. A lot of them are mothers and they are juggling so many things, and I think that they deserve this recognition.
A few years ago, Portland OBGYN Dr. Jennifer Lincoln started connecting with women online.
What is pelvic floor physical therapy?
Now, with more than 45,000 Instagram followers and a strong presence on TikTok, she uses her social media status to talk about issues surrounding women's health, other medical news, and racism.
Black people used to be operated on without anesthesia and were used in studies without their consent, so this was a convenient lie.
In this day and age, we are realizing how siloed we are, and if anything in the past few weeks has shown us is that we need to be listening to all voices. This is not a new narrative, but it's a narrative that we need to bring to the mainstream and we need to get out there.
This Wednesday, July 22nd, she's joining dozens of colleagues across the country to encourage conversation and call attention to black female voices in medicine. 40 female physicians, including Dr. Lincoln, will hand over their social media accounts to 40 black female physicians.
And so we're giving them the mic and we're giving them our accounts and we're saying, here, get your voice out there, say what you want to say what needs to be heard, so that we can expand their audiences and they get to speak on what they want to.
Lincoln says the Share the Medical Mic campaign is about representation. Statistics show only about 5% of doctors in the U.S. are black. Less than 2% are black women.
And that's just a ridiculous disparity.
Dr. Lincoln knows social media can be divisive, but she also sees a potential for good.
The positives, especially when it comes to these communities of underrepresented groups, the ability to connect and see that you're not alone and amplify that is amazing.
On Wednesday, Dr. Jessica Shepard will take over Dr. Lincoln's Instagram page.
We are going to do an awesome segment on fibroids, one of the things I love talking about.
An OBGYN, mom, and media personality, Dr. Shepard and Dr. Lincoln have a lot in common. They hope to soon share a wider audience as well.
And we get to kind of expose each other's audiences to both of us because we both have so many similarities, but then the differences too are important, and I love that because it makes us unique.
Now you can follow #ShareTheMedicalMic and check out @Dr. Jennifer Lincoln on Instagram throughout the day tomorrow. Dr. Shepard will hold a live Instagram conversation at 6 p.m. We have more information and links on kgw.com. Well, check this out. The owners of a coffee shop in Depot Bay are calling on you to give back during the pandemic. Left Coast Coffee Company is closed right now because of safety concerns, but owners JB and Rebecca Haslett started a campaign called Fuel a Frontliner. The goal here is to deliver 500 12-ounce bags of coffee to first responders and other essential workers. You can purchase coffee on their website, which will then be donated. So far, they have 375 bags. You can check out their website for more details. Well, a Hillsborough police officer is using music to bring people together and spread joy virtually. Ashley Korslund got a chance to speak with him a little while back.
Imagine there's no heaven. It's easy if you try.
It's a song that builds community. It's imagine what would happen if we didn't have to worry about all of these things. Imagine what it would be like if we set all of our differences aside and we weren't at each other's throats. Imagine what it would be like.
Imagine a world where music brings people together.
Living for today.
That's the world Eric Bunday hopes to see.
And gives me the opportunity to spread that joy and that sense of community that comes with music.
It isn't hard to do.
So he started a social media challenge called Quarantine Cover.
It's a little bit funny, this feeling inside.
posting videos of his performances each night and asking people to join in with their own.
The initial video was Your Song, which has a lot of meaning to me because that was the first popular song I ever learned how to play, so that I could sing with it.
Eric's been performing since he was a child, learning early on from musical parents.
I'm the eldest of the 3 kids in my family, and so when I came along, music definitely became a huge part of my life too, as it did for my sisters. Growing up, everywhere we went, it was basically the big old family sing-along.
And the piano that sits in his music room today is the first one he ever played. It's been in his family for years and even survived the 1918 Spanish flu. For Eric, it's a symbol of hope.
Through that time, someone loved that piano, and that brought someone joy to help them through the most uncertain time of their lives. So here I am in 2020, and I have the ability to play this piano that has that incredible tie to the past.
Eric believes his background in musical theater has helped shape his career.
There's no clear signs of forced entry to the school.
He works as the public information officer for Hillsborough Police.
This is very unusual. I love my work and my role in getting to help tell the stories of our department.
And he's been able to incorporate music into his job, too.
I am definitely not a professional musician. I'm having fun, and I think that's the biggest thing.
Singing with the honor guard at memorial services and sporting events.
I have fun singing. It's taken me a lot of fun places. I get to sing the national anthem at Winterhawks games, and that's like one of the best things ever.
And while he considers himself a hobbyist, he still hopes to inspire others.
You may say I'm a dreamer.
To use their imagination for good.
Just because we're practicing social distancing doesn't mean we have to be socially distant. Whether it's you're a painter or you're a singer or you're a writer, we can all share those talents with people around us to help bring some joy and positivity.
And the world will be as one.
It really is something how a simple song can change everything in your perspective. Now, Eric did take a short break from posting music videos, but he is back at it again. In his latest video, he performed the classic song, I Did It My Way, to celebrate his 41st birthday. Pretty fitting. Well, there's much more good stuff ahead. An Oregon college student has found a sweet way to raise money for the Children's Cancer Association. We've got the delicious details coming up. And on Facebook, of course, we've been asking you to share what you do to hit the reset button and recharge. Keep those photos coming. You can text them to 503-226-5088. Here's a few of your photos as we head to the break. Amazing deed, and those cupcakes look absolutely delicious. We appreciate Sophia's dad, Victor Takla, for letting us know about this one. And here's another story that'll put a smile on your face and maybe even add a little magic to your day. A neighborhood in Washington put on a special parade for a young boy diagnosed with cancer. Oh, I want to join in. Avery's neighbors in Everett pitched in thousands of dollars to send him to Disneyland. But unfortunately, the trip got canceled because of the pandemic. So those same neighbors decided to bring Disneyland to Avery. They dressed up as princes and princesses and paraded through the streets. And get this, Avery's family actually got that initial check for the trip anyways, and now they can use it when they can safely go to Disneyland. I love the magicness of that story.
This year's Beachbody Challenge grand prize winners are Kendra Paul and Wade Jackson.
A huge congratulations to Salem's Wade Jackson. He just won the $100,000 grand prize in the annual Beachbody competition, and he lost over 110 pounds to do it. Jackson's he first heard of the good news at a virtual ceremony on Friday. He beat out thousands of applicants to win. We first met Wade last month when he became one of the 4 male finalists for that 100K. He told Drew Carney that he would take his family on a vacation if he won that money. And you can watch the full conversation with Drew on our YouTube channel. A huge congrats to Wade, an amazing feat and a wonderful, wonderful prize. Well, when we come back, a different kind of zoo is attracting visitors near Seattle. It features colorful monsters drawn by kids. Welcome back to The Good Stuff. The Oregon Historical Society Museum opens a new exhibit this week, and it's something soccer fans are going to love. It's called We Are the Rose City, a history of soccer in Portland. The exhibit looks back at some of the big milestones that have shaped 45 years of professional soccer here in Portland. There's also plenty of cool stuff to look at, like team scarves and patches, and even Timber Joey's iconic chainsaw. We Are the Rose City opens this Friday. Well, a Seattle area couple's pandemic project brings children's imaginations to life. It is so cool. Chris Cashman shows us their colorful monster zoo.
John and Stella, what have you created?
What have we created? Welcome to the Ridgecrest Monster Zoo. Well, Stella got this idea. She found some of her son's monster drawings from 15 years ago.
Yeah,
and
elementary school.
And you decided?
And decided that everyone's doing the teddy bear thing and that we should try something different.
And you can see he became our sort of our branding there.
Yeah, he was.
We made the sign, and we also made the alligator one. You'll see. Put it out. People started looking. We sort of didn't make it super clear on purpose. Figured people would figure out things like, oh, there's a QR code. They point their camera at it on their phone. They're taken to the group. There's a description of help us build our zoo. Submit pictures.
They submit the drawing and then you transform it into these...
Yeah.
That was our pandemic project, so to speak.
Yeah, and it included the field notes form that had all of these. What does it eat? What's its predator? What is its scientific name? Some of those were really fun. This is the Momster, drawn by a 6-year-old. Scientific name, Covido-Macunus Get Me Out of the Houseamus. William just turned 5. We managed to get his out on his birthday. There was also a baby looks like this. There's the baby.
And our payback is that we had a project to work on, and I mean, what's better than the sound of kids laughing? There's a new monster!
Yeah, there's...
Mom, come on!
They're screaming.
Feels good.
Such cool monsters. Well, with all this hot weather, you might be trying to get outside. We'll take you to a spot in Newburgh where you can enjoy the sights and smells of lavender fields. Welcome back to The Good Stuff. Lavender plants are in full bloom this month. Nina Malhoff takes us to spots in Oregon's wine country where you can walk the fields and pick your own.
In Newburgh, and it doesn't get much more beautiful than this. Bright, cheery, but calming purple as far as the eye can see. There are 450 varieties of lavender, from big fancy flowers to skinny and simple, and so many shades. Despite being a great landscaping tool in a border or in pots, lavender's health benefits are said to be many. A calming scent to help fall asleep or reduce anxiety, an acne remedy, and even could boost hair growth.
This is Wayward Winds. It's a U-Pick farm in northeast Newburgh. With the 16th annual Lavender Festival canceled this year over coronavirus, these U-Pick farms are great places to practice physical distancing and wander beautiful fields of purple with your family.
July and August are bloom time. It's when the photographers flock to the fields for amateur smartphone shoots or professional portraits with the family. Wayward Winds has 3,000 plants, 100 different varieties. Owner Marilyn Kozel was a Beaverton and TVF&R firefighter for 15 years before she went full-time lavender farmer.
And for me, it was mostly the creative endeavor of designing the fields so they look beautiful, designing different products, and you just need to be creatively active all the time.
Wayward Winds is the largest of 3 U-Pick farms in wine country. So here's how it works. Bring your own or borrow a pair of scissors, grab a basket, all sanitized by the way, and go to town.
We like it when you cut right at the base of where the stems meet the leaves.
It's $6 for a big fistful and as many as you want.
The dried buds remain fragrant. You can use the dried flowers in crafting, making wreaths, lavender wands.
Bring a picnic lunch, your leashed dog, or kids. And don't forget to browse all the products the farm makes themselves. Soaps, sprays, lavender salts, sugars, and flavored syrups to go in cooking or cocktails.
Once you're done out in the fields, you can cool off with one of their 9 lavender-infused snow cone flavors. But you better hurry, the fields are only in full bloom for another few weeks.
All right, I know what I'm doing this weekend. Well, downtown Newburgh also has had brand new shops dedicated to all things lavender. We have photos and links to all of that information for how you can visit at kgw.com. Thanks so much for joining us, and remember to keep sharing the good stuff. You can send an email to thegoodstuff@kgw.com or text 503-226-5088. And we close tonight with more of your photos about what you do to recharge. Make it a great night, everyone.